guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel, family. Y'all already know what time it is. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button to be a part of the crew. Otherwise, you're about to get into this video and see what it do. If you haven't already, the links are in the description. If you would like to support me, support my business, I also put out some new products for Valentine's Day. Okay, so check that out so you can be smelling all good, honey. Alright, anyways, let's get into this. Alright, as you guys see from the title, this is another Reddit relationship advice. So this is from user Ricky Dirty Sanchez 69. You got a real dirty name. Ricky Dirty Sanchez 69. Okay, so he says that he's a 28-year-old male and his girlfriend is 24. And they are long-term, and she recently started selling explicit photos. I need advice on how to deal with this, please. What is y'all getting into, honey? Y'all over here starting up on OnlyFans, Ricky. Okay, he said, I'd like to apologize in advance if this is formatted wrong, too long, or rambly. I've also attempted to post this issue around 2 weeks ago, but deleted it as I got zip at all for advice, and my significant other was aware that I posted it, and I didn't want her to read it and get hurt. Oh snap, okay. Me and my girlfriend have been together nearing 6 years now. Despite starting off on the wrong foot, she had an affair off the hop while we were long distance. We've been pretty strong for the most part. At one point, I was positive I was going to marry her. My family absolutely adores her, and I genuinely don't want to leave. I want us to work this out, but I'm pleading for advice on how. On December 27th, after noticing she's been distant for a while, I asked her what's up. She's informed me she's going to start an OnlyFans. Oh, I said it. Oh, she's going to start an OnlyFans and also start sugar babying online. She's going to be a sugar baby. So, oh guys, as she seems to get a lot of offers. Ooh, chill. This isn't the first time she's done this. I almost left her when I found out she had made an account on a sugar daddy website. Ooh, honey. And she sold a bunch of nudes to a guy who was hitting on her constantly. Oh gosh, this reopened all the trust issues and she deleted everything, apologized, and I tried once again to move forward. Now she has agreed not to get a sugar daddy, even though she's adamant that it doesn't constitute cheating. This is her compromise. That being said, she still has an OnlyFans. I'm not okay with this, and I told her as much. Okay, I've cried for a week straight. She knows this. She knows how much this hurts me, but she argues it's her body, and her body isn't my possession. Ooh. Well, I agree with this. I'm strictly monogamous. To me, this is out of balance. I don't handle this shit well at all. And even though I'm trying my best to get over it, I don't know how. I feel like I deserve a partner that wouldn't do this to me, but at the same time, I love her so much, and maybe she's right that I'm just a possessive prick. It's her body after all. I snooped on her Snapchat last night and noticed she's messaged so many guys. She also has a history of posting very explicit photos on Snap. Even though it kills me, I don't have a Snap and I don't do most social media. I mostly stopped even looking because I just get angry and distant. Now a bunch of guys I know are subscribed to her OnlyFans, and I feel humiliated, emasculated, and like she doesn't even care about me or respect me. I've done so much for her and thought that if I show her that I care enough, she'd start showing me more eventually. But now I feel like no matter what I do, I'll never be her priority. Honestly, I'm scared to leave, and I'm disheartened at the concept of staying. It's like no matter what, I lose. I built my life around her. I have no friends outside of work, and now it's falling apart, and I have no one to go to or turn to who could give me the honest truth. Can I fix this? And if so, should I? I feel like even if she stopped, it would be too late. Has anyone experienced this? I genuinely appreciate any advice. Sorry for the length of this, and sincerely, thank you for reading this so far. If you have, if you can, please do give me some advice. I am so effing scared right now and lost. I couldn't find my way. If you gave me a map, compass, and pointed me in the right direction. Oh my gosh, Ricky Dirt. What is going on, hunty? Okay, how did y'all come about with it? Like, I didn't even want to say how did y'all come about with this, because she decided to do it. Now, because usually whenever it's like y'all start the little OF, little OnlyFans and things like that, it's usually, you know, couples doing it, and y'all, I don't know what's going on right here, okay? For her to just go out and make it by herself, I guess she must have some friends that's hyping her up, okay? And at the same time, by her, like, still doing it regardless of the fact that you telling her how it is that you feel, is letting me know that she has some issues where she's not really feeling, she's not at that point of self-love within herself, so she needs to hear it from other people in terms of giving her gratification, okay? So that's the number one point that's like, really effing y'all relationship up right here, okay? She might have some issues to where she doesn't think that she looks good enough. And the fact of she has already did this before in terms of starting and selling photos before and getting that recognition, it's like it gets to a person's head at times, okay? If the person is not level-headed, it will definitely get to their head, okay? Especially depending on how much it is that she's making too. That could be a very key factor, okay? She might have some goals as well that you're not aware of in terms of what she's trying to accomplish. Maybe she's trying to get a place. Maybe she's trying to get a car, get a better car. You're not aware of it. And these people are able to provide her the finances that she needs to get to or reach whatever goal it is that she's trying to reach. Now, yes, this is going to play a big part in y'all relationship, because this is one of those things to where once somebody starts looking for gratification outside of the relationship, it gets a little bit difficult to reel them in depending on how level-headed they are. And also, like I said, depending on that money flow, because money is a big factor in terms of breaking up a relationship, especially in this type of situation to where she's getting paid for a service or for providing photos, okay, by older men, by sugar daddies and things like that. They are going to have, some of them have unlimited amounts of money to spend on young girls, and this could lead to a situation to where it leads to her trying to meet up with these guys. It leads to her trying to do other things, and this could also possibly lead into her escorting, okay, if she is not careful and she is not level-headed within what it is that she's doing, because there's so many different realms within this industry in terms of the sex industry that you could be in, okay? But like I said, if she's not level-headed, she'll end up on the wrong side of things. Now, that's why I said this could be something to where it's just the two of you. If y'all was to do the OF and, you know, do it together, then it could be a couples type of thing. But it seems like this is something that, you know, she wants to do by herself. She seems, well, she's going to get a lot. She's going to get money from these dudes. So you really need to, you know, decide whether you want to stay or not, whether this is going to be a mentally healthy relationship for you or not. Are you able to deal with this? What if this was to get taken to the next level to where one of them wants to meet up? Because that's usually what happens in these types of situations, is to where she'll be getting paid for the photos. The next thing you know, they actually want to experience what they are seeing in real life. Okay. And then that's whenever you need to put your foot down. But at the same time, you putting your foot down is going to look like you just kind of pushing back negatively against what it is that she's trying to do, against her little OF or her business or whatever it is that she calling this, okay? But like I said, it's going to come a point to where one of these guys is going to want to experience this in person. They might be like, hey, I'll pay you this much in order to take you on a date. Now, that's why I said, are you able to mentally put up with that? Because that's what you really need to ask yourself, especially whenever you said that you're somebody that's monogamous. We understand that. I understand that. But at the same time, she's looking at it like, oh, okay, I could be with my boyfriend. And then at the same time, I could do this as, I guess, some form of work. Okay, and you have to think if this is the form of work that you would want your girlfriend to be into. And I see that he put edit update. He said update. It appears to be 20-0 in favor of leaving. I must be a fuckwit because I genuinely thought there'd be some advice on how to save it. It's clear from an outside perspective that this relationship is a Titanic post iceberg. It ain't salvageable. Not what I wanted to hear, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Take care all. Thanks again for your time. Yeah. So in terms of this relationship, yeah, unfortunately, it's going to be something to where, like I said, you really going to have to sit back and think like, okay, am I going to be able to sit through this in terms of her being able to talk to other men? What if she decides to meet up with these other men and decides to go on dates? What if they take it further than these dates and she decides to put a price on her cuckoo? Okay? It's not unheard of. We see so many documentaries and things like that as to people doing this. So that's why I'm giving you these things, because I'm pretty sure that you have thought about it. And even if you haven't, I'm helping you out, because this is what things like this ends up leading to. Okay? Unless she is mentally aware. But we live in a day and age to where a lot of people just are not mentally with it. They will get very much blinded by the money, and they won't know how to set boundaries, okay? And that's what it comes down to. And I think that this is something that, you know, she definitely needs to be careful with, because you never know what type of psycho or what type of crazy that you are going to meet up with in terms of these older men. You might not know who it is that's keeping cats and people in the freezer in the basement, okay? And we just don't got time for that. So I think to avoid a situation to where you are gonna end up feeling like you want to fight somebody, or to where you're gonna end up having to go and save her from some sort of situation that might endanger yourself, I would say for you to separate yourself from this person. I know you probably love them as much as you do, but also the separation can give her a realistic look into the fact of like, okay, you are very serious about this. You're putting your foot down in a different type of way, and this is something that you are not going to deal with, okay? So that's my perspective on it. I do say for you to leave. See if she follows your lead in terms of you leaving. See if she's okay with that in terms of like, oh, okay, he just left. Dang, this must be a signal that I need to stop doing what I'm doing. If she's not, then you definitely dodged a bullet, okay? In terms of you leaving, if she don't care, you dodged a bullet, okay? Because that means that she decides she's going to pursue this regardless, even if you guys are together, no matter how much you tell her to stop and things like that, she was still gonna pursue it, okay? So that's just my advice on it. I am so sorry, honey, that your relationship is not salvageable, but like I said, a lot of people get blinded by the money. And if she's over here trying to talk to sugar daddies, it could be a lot of money in that. So that's why I'm just letting you know that you have to sit back, and also for your own safety, mentally, and for your safety physically, in terms of, you know, everything that's out there. We don't got time for that, okay? So protect your energy and protect yourself. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think that he should do. Should he stay with her? Should he go? Is this relationship able to be worked through, or is it not? Have you had this experience before? All right, anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace out.